Where you pee, I drink.
Where you pee is. We went downhill after medium pace. Duh. No, not that one. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Fucking fast.
You better get there. Are we there yet?
Shut the fuck. Shut up. Oh, we're already live?
Yeah. You know, just why not just.
Dude, I was just about to say the N word.
Dude, I guess you gotta wait. I guess you had to like hold out for like 2 hours or so before you could say it. Dang it! Oh wow.
Oh, penis.
So restrictive.
Just take to say that. Ah, penis.
Jeez. Okay.
If you were able to get a ability or weapon from any anime to use in it in the real world, what would it be?
One for all.
Mine would either be Naruto's shadow clones, so I could just, you know, animate like an entire studio.
Animate tenfold.
And like send a new clone to work at my whatever job that I have, just so that like every single one of us only gets like one job a week, but we all get, you know. And then or Kosei's ability to play the piano.
Yeah, I guess that also would be good. Yeah, have that level of good ability. I assume level one. I hate this stupid whiteboard and this stupid projector and the.
I need this because I'm gross.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Howdy.
Welcome, everybody. I am
Woody.
Bunka. Shut up. I'm the one who does this.
Okay.
I am Bunkatron. Today we are playing Phoenix Plenix. And we are on episode 14 of Phoenix Plenix, and we're going to get right into it.
Welcome back to Weenix Kleenex. We're here with attorney of the trilogy Ace. Hi, guys.
Welcome back to Pointing Fingers game.
Yeah. You! We're going right back on into the episode 3 because we're still on this one. We need to hurry up on this one. Phoenix Wright walk through Steam.
How do you get Cody to shut the fuck up?
Gosh, guilty.
What was this thing called again?
Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
No. What was the section of the trial? What would the red text say it was called?
Cross-examination?
No, it says something else, like about a certain thing. Investigation will. So this is wait. If it does it end on? Oh, this is so dumb. Starts with the meeting. Present Cody's camera if I had my camera. Oh, what I saw was what it was. Press statement on then. Okay. Well, then shut up. Nope, wrong one. Shut up.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
I mean, why did he stop moving forward?
Well, it's
Montioma clearly states in this passage that you must keep moving forward.
and you're going to defy him? Well, because Montione brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
But he keep moving forward.
And that's the, you know, yeah.
You're so right. Something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops!
How should I play this?
Hardball.
Press him hard.
Yeah, oh, you know it. I'm gonna push his buttons.
Cody, I'm gonna press you.
Cody. What?
Something's bothering me.
This piece of evidence I clearly have.
Before you said you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah, so what?
Yet you missed the most important part.
What part? What is the meaning of this? The witness has clearly stated what he quite clearly...
I object to your objection. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murder uses a samurai slap?
Clearly he's an intellectual. How would I not know of the samurai slap?
He's been to many Halloween parties, if he knows what a samurai slap is.
Halloween parties?
I don't know.
This dance move is called the samurai slap.
Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow.
Oh, this guy wears green and looks gross.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how we might have missed something so vital? Oh, well, that's the thing.
I don't have evidence of that.
Oh, God.
Why are you still here? Get your donut 9 out of here. I don't care. Phoenix! I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? Because he died.
Cody's too young to climax.
Oh, was that the reason?
I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer? We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan.
Oh, I can fall asleep to this.
This is my white noise.
Yeah. Put on a
Steal
blender
Samurai.
and it'll sound almost a little bit like the fan.
My fan sounds kind of like a waterfall. It's like...
It's like I'm out in nature. I'm camping all over again, and I burnt my marshmallow. It's so dramatic.
One time it just fell into the fire, and I just watched it melt and turn into ash.
I just remember the times of camping with my father, and I'd give him sticks, and he's like, this one's too wet, and I'm just like, why is that a bad thing?
It's raining outside.
It's raining out. I can't find dry sticks in this shit face.
And he was like, blow on it. And I did that for 30 minutes, and I came back, and he already started a fire with warm wood.
And I was like, where did you find warm wood? It wasn't even dry.
And he's like, I packed it when we got here. And I was like, why did you get me to get sticks?
I just hate camping, can't you tell? But I love waterfalls.
And then we went fishing, and he's like, the fish are too dry. And I'm like, how's that even
The fish are too dry. These fish aren't wet enough. I was like, they've been in the ocean.
Why would he watch the climax?
To show evidence.
Your Honor, he climaxed to show evidence.
Oh, of course. Wait, what?
Evidence? What does that have to do with climaxing? Yes.
God.
Why did Cody look away from the fight?
I assume it would be involved with him, so I assume it's his camera.
Take that! Here's my proof.
Wow, this is like garbage.
Looks like a washing machine.
Yeah. Wow, your oven looks really fucked.
Usually it's like a square window, but I guess a circular one would be more fun for watching pizza cook or something.
Is this like an AC or like I don't even know.
Is this a fog machine or like what's that? The camera?
Is this a MacBook?
This is one of those things that has little pictures of animals, and then you just press it and it goes to another picture.
Oh, I love getting those at the dentist.
The witness. I do remember.
That's
that.
that's the only like area I could associate.
We went to the same dentist.
We did go to the
we
figured that out through this series. I remember.
Did your dentist have a little mini door?
Did you have like a little wagon full of little toys at the end?
Yeah. Once we figured out that they had like the tiny little door that you could walk through.
Yeah.
We went to the
dentist.
I don't think I've ever walked through the normal door, even when I
Yeah,
was
even
when I was,
though
like,
I'm
17.
6 foot fucking 3 or 4, like I'm still going through that fucking door, of course.
Yes, and then when we like get in to the checking room or whatever, my mom like walks through the big door, and then the receptionist just has to watch me squeeze my ass.
Squeeze on through, yeah, the
door.
tiny door, yeah.
The witness states that that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm very aware of that.
So why should I care?
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operations, so he was finagling his way to try and take a picture, and I'm aware of that too. Ah! Wait, I wasn't aware of that. Correct, idiot. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment?
To adjust his camera.
Because he was looking at his MacBook.
What?
He was trying to take a picture with his MacBook.
Hey, what? I still love that fucking
Bullseye.
direction image.
Yeah.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? In
It's
fact,
a kid.
I do!
Pressing, not picking.
Good job, Phoenix! Cody was lying, clearly! Smart of you to realize there was no way he could have just stayed there watching his hero and not take a picture.
Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight.
Look at it.
And that's because you wanted to take a picture. And by having just received your camera, you weren't used to it yet.
So right.
So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah.
I was like, he sounds like a fucking dandelion. What? Sea lion? What the fuck?
A dandelion.
He's
The fucking weed.
I meant sea lion. What? You understand? From dandelion, you should just be able to pick
You only
up
got
what I
the
meant.
lion part right, which is the funniest thing. If you could have said lion and you actually would have been closer at that point.
Shut up, man.
Well, Phoenix, looks like this dandelion is out of the bag. Have him testify again.
It's like this dandelion broke out of the aquarium.
Look like this dandelion was blown away.
That's okay. Stop making fun of me. Right. That's what R stands for. Mia means business. Your Honor.
Mia Swile Smeatley.
The defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more.
So the murder weapon.
Oh, very well. That one was in character because he said the. Cody! Could you please tell us about your camera and all the lovely little things it does? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? It's a MacBook.
Yeah.
Welcome to the real world, kid.
This is a washing machine.
No.
So no head.
So no bitches.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. Still, Samurai just escaped from the clutch of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the mistake. That's all that happened. Yup.
Yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? Nah.
Nope, it was perfect.
But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway.
I'd like to hear it again. So
No photo.
no bitches. Die!
That's all?
Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture.
I would have once that I got that. I would have once I got that lens open.
Did
he really not take a picture? Not even one? Press him hard.
Press it again.
Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture, even if it was like a blurry little, like trying to pan shot.
He'd get so much clout.
There's got to be something here I could use. Cody? Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey! How did you know?
Bullseye.
How did you know? That's what I'm wondering.
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins, for I am your father.
How did you know?
It's one of my powers.
Wow! Can we throw around the pigskin, Dad?
This feels great. This pigskin feels
I
great.
love this father-son bonding moment. Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you could change your testimony. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
I'm gonna keep lying about it. What was it again? This one, the path to glory.
Objection. Cody!
You're a bitch!
What?
Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad! I don't even know.
Man, Cody just turned into a 5-star actor.
It's allergy season!
Bro, imagine if someone cried like that. Just like the same little...
Yeah. Never like actually getting out a wail. It's just like them trying to catch their breath.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Really? Alright.
What was it that you had told me then again?
Yep. I go to every live performance. Look how big my mouth is!
What the fuck? Cody,
You need to use your inside voice.
did you really get a picture of the... Shh, quiet, Cody. Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai using Victorious over his phone?
0 voices.
If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you have kept it for your album?
Your album?
How did you know it made music?
It's time to go.
Mr. Wright!
That I am.
What exactly is this album you're talking about, speaking of?
Ninja Sex Party.
It's called,
Are you looking up one of their albums? Mystic.
It's
Crystal.
called The Mystical Crystal.
I said it right before you.
I was looking it up, and you just had to fucking go in.
Okay, before that, actually, I mentioned that, so your point is invalid.
And, you know, just for that, I hope we get that nerd guy again, so that I have to talk as him.
And then we have to suffer. Well, I mean, apparently.
Wait, isn't he still here?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I don't know if he'll be coming back.
I think he was in this trial. It's
He
called
was
The Mystic
earlier.
Crystal. It's a collection of Ninja Sex Party songs that's all really cool. Cody Cackins.
Bring my daughter back to me.
That better shall be done.
The fire is mountain time, and that's where our story began. Oh, Danny and Brian come in.
We woke up in a foreign
land. Upon the throne of blood and gold arose a king so gross and old. I called you from the great beyond to save my daughter, hot and blonde. You flew, you soared across the sky and stars. The gods have brought you here unharmed. Actually, Your Majesty, with all due respect, I gotta be kind of honest here. My arms are broken and I don't know how my chest is smoking. I will heal you with my staff. I sure will be back of this and laugh. Now go!
He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the ninja sex party he has won.
Oh.
I.
Oh yeah!
I love Ninja Sex Party. I listen to all of his stuff. Watch this. I know the entire lyrics of I P in Your V.
Yeah, I want my P in your V. I want you to S on my D. Got a J alpha, no T's. And if I got a F, your A, OMG. Just stuff your mouth with my B's. No LOL at my C. And if I want a F, your A. Let's play a sexy RPG while we watch ABC and eat a bowl of MSG, meaning that I'll really pound your groin as you achieve butt climax and make sex gravy.
Oh my god.
That song is so bad.
That
it's
is
so catchy.
That has gotta be like the most out there fucking holy shit.
It's so
sex
much.
Gravy.
Yeah, make sex gravy.
Oh my god.
You'll be a VIP at the DMV. Really intensely top my dick right out of victory.
When he says I want to pee in your V, that does...
It sounds like he wants like piss in
yeah,
his...
that sounds like he wants to pee in your vagina.
But his pee, he was referring to his penis, but it did sound like pee is in urine, and that's
hot.
Wow. From one urinary tract to another, that's crazy. I mean, actually, technically, that's not the urinary tract. You get what I'm getting at.
Urinary tract infection.
Yeah.
I have one. I see. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all of his pictures, the Steel Samurai none were taken that day.
Could you imagine needing to be a girl and be pathetic enough to need 2 holes, one for sex and one for pissing, while we just have just one for both? We're so cool.
What?
So girls, when they pee, like they have a different hole for the in comparison to like that. So it's like
let's see where the clit is.
No one's ever looked.
No one's ever looked.
No one ever thought to even try looking there. Did you find the clit?
That's right. Have you explained?
Not for your voice.
If the Steel Samurai has just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor.
But he didn't. Oh, heart attack!
No, wait! No way!
Phoenix, what's wrong? I think we finally discovered the truth.
The truth about why you're still here?
Nope.
Yeah. Are we sure about this?
Could we really kiss right here?
No, I'm still 17 to other people, not to you.
Yeah, I was about to say, can other people see you?
Yeah, are other people seeing that you're like a full-grown woman, or am I gonna like go to jail? You can just imagine hearing that in context and just normal.
It's like this whole time, Maya has just been like talking to us, and we're like not picking up on what she's saying. We're only picking up on what Mia's saying.
We're just schizophrenic. Yeah, it's a one-way conversation to what like Maya's just like, Are you okay there, Phoenix? You look a little hot. And it was just like, yes, of course, I know that's the piece of evidence. And it's just like,
thank you, Mia.
It was like, what?
It's Maya.
It's Maya, but okay, I'm glad I could help.
Did he actually?
Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. This fucking child killed a man. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Convict the child.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court. Stop talking to the 13-year-old girl. Please tell me what's going on here. Why is there no picture in the album from the day of the murder?
The Steel Samurai didn't win.
Why would the boy have erased the photos he took?
The Steel Samurai did it. Those photos were blurry. The Steel Samurai didn't win.
I can think of only one reason, Your Honor.
He got no bitches.
The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? I'm intrigued.
How? What episode?
What? Why could I watch this? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I?
Is this on Blu-ray yet? Or
I only watch Blu-rays.
yeah, like you can't watch just normal DVDs. Like I know that you need a Blu-ray player for it, but it's like it's a different experience.
Even if there's only like 2 fucking changes in the Blu-ray, I'll still only watch the Blu-ray.
It's so advanced because it's blue. Like what's the difference again? I have an opinion, but I don't know why.
I'm just a Democrat. I just click anything that says blue.
I was about to say, I was just like that sentence I just said was
blue?
No, the whole like I have an opinion, but I don't know why.
Followed up by I'm
yeah,
a
you talk about
Democrat.
No!
I have an opinion, but I don't know why. That is fucking hilarious. That's a funny.
It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone ever.
Hence why you deleted those photos. Your Honor, this child killed Steel Samurai.
That's impossible.
Just kidding. The witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us to the taking of the picture. And the same reason he erased the precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could have been defeated.
So he deleted the evidence of him ever being defeated.
However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He wanted Saab to lose. And yet he admitted what he saw about everybody destroyed everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won.
Because he's a pathetic child.
He couldn't handle the truth.
Thank you, Cellular. Well, Cellular really comes in handy.
My phone rang right when I was giving that little monologue. Order, I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw.
Tell them. Wow, he really sounds like Monokuma.
Wow. Good. Yeah. The day that you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight. Right? Right?
Okay! You're right! The Steel Samurai fell down! He didn't move!
Wow, he cries like a bitch. Wow, I fucking hate him.
Wow, he's really good at crying. Order.
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim!
Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell!
Why would he fail? Dude, that's so dumb.
Mr. Wright, what's going on? I can't hear. What's happening? I can't see either!
Oh my God! Losing my sentences! I can't taste!
Oh God! Cole! Face stealer! My face has been stolen! Apparently, we have all made a serious error.
An error? What is this about? The Steel Samurai was a victim!
If you understand what's really happened, it's actually quite simple, idiot. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim! Don't you see? Jackhammer was the Steel Samurai!
What?
Thank you, Cellular. Thank you. Order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying this man is the costume of the Mr. Hans Zimmer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jackhammer was Hans Zimmer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Zimmer gone to Studio One already? That's what everybody thought.
But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony.
I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. That stands for postmaster. Did I see poor old Hans Zimmer? Nope. He'd already got to the pep before I got back from the cat.
Hell yeah, I love this rap.
Mr. Jackhammer left to the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck in the dressing room and stole the Seal Stammer's costume. Hence why he lost. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
Good evidence. I get it. Do you? I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So that's why there's a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Huh? Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
You've been lying
lying
under oath
fuck.
for a lot, you know? I know you're a kid, but you still have an obligation
wow,
to speak the
you're
truth.
like so going to jail now, or whatever.
Once you hit 18, that's like immediately 13 years in prison.
Your life age right now is now going to be doubled to where you are now in prison for that amount of time. So.
You're gonna get out of prison at fucking 32 years old, bitch.
Rough life, rough life.
What?
Show us quick! No way, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that.
No.
Okay. Saying okay with that cough. Okay. This is it. Big boy evidence. Wow.
It's a weird
Studio
bush you're
2.
hiding behind. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say.
Looks like a butterfly with the.
I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. You're a little bitch and you're useless. I'll give it back.
No way, don't just yet.
Wait, Phoenix!
What?
What? Who cares?
Look at the photo once more! That's it, Phoenix!
Yeah, it was this. It was the effect is at Studio 2.
The photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial!
Holy shit!
What?
Holy shit! What the fuck?
shit, dude! I can't believe
this. Your Honor.
Your Honor.
May I see that photo one more time,
I think
please?
there's alcohol on it, dude. I can't. I think I'd take that.
I'm gonna need to confiscate that photo.
Yeah, take that away, dude. Can't have a picture of alcohol in here.
Give me the photo, dude.
Fair enough, show
Give it.
That's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts is she's living in the photo. I know.
You're right, Mia. Find the inconsistency in the photo, dude.
I know what it is. Well, oh, I need to go.
This!
Your Honor, look at the...
Studio 2.
I see!
Okay!
Gate! Might I draw your attention to the number on the gate? The number?
Oh!
Oh, shit. It's, you know, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct?
Indeed.
Ah!
I believe Mr. Edgy Boy sees what I'm getting at.
That's impossible!
And what's this all about? Please explain so that we might be shocked along with the rest of the court.
No, so why are these two the ones that are like fondling each other and like that's it? Like no one else is getting this?
I'm stupid. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here at Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge with the...
It was actually in Studio 2!
Here at Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Dude, Senator, can you please?
Could you please just let me speak? Your Honor, I find it very insignificant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Or, I find it very significant.
Because the path was blocked.
The SIG in significant stands for Sigma.
Sigma, dude, so based. Only a murderer would be so based to kill at a number like 2.
The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. So we have heard. In other words, the victim would be sent to Studio 2 before that time. So we've heard. I suppose that'd be the case.
Yeah, so what do you get? I don't care.
Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony?
You can only imagine just fucking hearing the judgment. Yeah, I don't care. Like, what?
But you know what? I'm just like, I'm retiring.
Can we just point to the person that
I'm going
we
back
want
to
put in jail?
going back to giving presents and or killing gods.
Yeah, just God's gonna go back to fight Thor. Like, you know, it's
I'm going back to fight Thor and or giving presents to all of humanity.
maybe at the same time. That could
You
be
know?
a good switch up. Hey Thor, what are you doing on Christmas?
Damn. Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true.
That's right, Cellular.
Thank you, my Pokemon Cellular. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. Specifically, the red trailer. They were the only ones with access to the scenes of the crime. Studio 2!
And if it was about the red trailer, that means the only murder possibility is Ruby Rose. What,
Everybody's
Ruby Rose?
like,
I can't believe
holy
it.
shit, he's
Holy
right! As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. And if you recall, the second trailer is the white trailer. Now, on that day, a meeting was held at that very trailer. That means, according to this fucking meeting corresponding to the time of death, that Weiss Schnee was the culprit!
If you look at the color of this paper, it's white. You know who's also white? White Schnee!
And Weiss also stands for white in German! During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Mrs. D. Van Quez were outside eating steak. You know who eats steak? Weiss! And you know what it's...
As if no one else could possibly eat steak.
Hold on. Hold on.
Gotta catch your breath for a moment.
Hold on. No. Go forward. Go forward.
Eat steak.
No.
Steak Weiss! Meanwhile, the whole entire court is just like, who is Weiss? It's just, this guy's fucking lost it.
What I was gonna go on was I was gonna bring it around to all of them, all of the characters. So I was gonna say, you know who else eats steak? Cats. You know who else is a cat? Blake. You just screaming.
Weiss! Because I figured it out.
I just couldn't fucking. They were at the scene of the crime. All of Team Ruby.
All of Team Ruby killed him.
Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2.
Mm-hmm.
The person that the security guard old bag was talking about was Mr. Zach Zimmer.
Was that Mr. Weiss?
Mr. Zimmer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. And then he went to Studio Ghibli.
This is madness. Jack Hammer Zimmer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal the samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did this so to cover up the details of his own murder?
Well, no, of course not.
Chocolate. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the Mr. Hans Zimmer stole that costume.
I have proof that Hans Zimmer stole the Ruby Rose costume.
You do?
You do, Mr. Wright? Do you? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly, I'm much less confident.
Oh.
Either way, I'm right though. Mr. Zimmer is a cross-dresser.
And I can tell you it with this. Suicide pills from Ruby. Just like
you
that one
know,
episode when she killed herself.
as you know, every crossdresser is also slightly suicidal. Therefore, we could take this empty pill bottle to assume that he fucking OD'd.
Because he hated his body.
Because he didn't fit in the Ruby Rose costume.
That's why you found him half naked and wearing a wig. No other reason.
An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hans Zimmer OD'd. The label reads sleeping pills, and as you can tell, he slept
He
for
slept
a long
so
time.
good.
So soundly. Sleeping pills?
Almost like a poison apple.
The defendant, Mr. Powers, that entire afternoon, sleeping.
Yep.
He was drugged by Mr. Zimmer.
Oh, he's drugged. Dude, give me some of that stuff.
Wait a moment. The bottle does raise some suspicion, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Zimmer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea.
Let's kill someone.
You just trust me, and, you know, that's the idea.
Let's
that's
check
all.
for fingerprints on the bottle.
An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I was to check the bottle for fingerprints.
Let's all cross-dress. I mean, yes, let's check the bottle.
Dibs on Blake Belladonna.
Dibs on Nora.
Someone's like, oh, I'll be Yank. It's like, you don't have tits big enough for that.
I want to be Ren. I was like, that's just another dude.
You have to be a girl if you want to cross-dress as a Ren.
Oh, okay.
I'll be Ren. It's like,
Now we're talking.
If my claim is true, just a fucking entire
Sweet,
court.
a fat boy.
A fucking entire court where the entire jury is just Ruby cross-dressing.
All of them are just cross-dressed Ruby characters instead.
If my claim is true, Mr. Zimmer's fingerprints just show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. Honestly, if this was full, I would OD myself. Right here, right now.
I said I'll just choke on this bottle.
Right here, right now.
Right here, right now.
That court will suspend. Hey, if you're Japanese and you're watching in the future, translate that.
Yeah.
The court will suspend proceedings until the current trial for today. Cody Hackins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Mrs. Holbag may have been the victim, Jack Zimmer. The scene of the crime was not Studio One, but Studio Ghibli. And in the trailer, they didn't have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, your bitch. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Don't ever call me that again. Why did Mr. Zimmer steal the Steel Samurai costume and also cross-breast his Ruby Rose? And also, who killed him and why?
And why was he so adamant about taking those pills right after when he realized he couldn't fit? Was he fat?
And also, who killed him and why was it Weiss?
Yeah, who killed him and why was Weiss doing it?
Find the answers for this by me tomorrow. That's a lot of homework.
And while you're at it, get those pictures of Spider-Man on my desk.
And while you're at it, please get rid of Mia.
While you're at it, please bring back the cigarettes. I miss my dad.
And while you're at it, please bring back the fucking... the McGriddle. I'm hungry.
While you're at it, also bring back the McRib. I heard that Osborne really wants one.
And also bring back the McBreakfast.
Bring back me a sausage Sammy.
Yeah, sausage Sammy. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Austin Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension.
Yippee! It should be the last one, but who knows?
Very well, court is Bunka.
What?
Cool.
Oh my God.
October 81, 1927, 47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Wow. Beautiful. It's surprising that we've gotten this far in this with evidence that has not been skewed.
Whew.
Whew.
That was a close one. Whew.
It sounded like it was like phew. It was more like a whew. That was awesome.
Whew. That was so fun. It's like it just like went down. Oh my god.
I can't wait to do it tomorrow. Why can't you be 17? I mean, what? Don't take that out of context.
God, I mean, I like. It doesn't even matter that you're here. I still can't be inside you right now.
You don't make sense. Yeah. You just make this harder to not make this illegal. I mean, what?
We're saved by a hair, and that's all that counts. I thought seriously about nothing during that trial.
If that's what you were talking about was having sex with me, I was too thinking about that.
Me
during
is
the trial.
me in the well. You really? You both seem so confident.
Yeah, I forgot that this trial was about you,
Yeah,
man.
I forgot that you're here and you.
Maybe
matter.
I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
The meat tail.
What, really? Dad?
Of course, we're kidding.
Stop making fun of me.
I was kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our file in Vabagus Station. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Alright, thanks. Sorry, I love being a piggy.
I love oinking for you.
Alright, we are finishing this fucking chapter today. I have the guide, so I know what we'll be doing, and we can actually get through this done.
Alright.
We'll have fun and also be speedy.
Yeah, we'll be speedy. I gotta piss first.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna keep on going. It's not gonna be that important for you to. We're just gonna be talking to people again. That was a close one, huh? Yeah, wait, is she back? Landon, she's back to being 17! Out of context, this just sounds so wrong. There's a reason, okay? It just doesn't make like if you're gonna do it, make it impactful. Make it have a reason. Maya.
So what happened?
Well, I think I got a pretty good idea of who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof.
Wow, get going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial, what's that?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to spin the whole process up.
So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Speaking of underage.
3
Yeah,
days?
pretty much.
3 days, underage, same thing.
Well, we've no time to waste. We
All right.
must have haste.
We need to go to the detention center. And we're going to need to talk to Mr. Will.
October 91, detention center visitors room.
It says October 19th detention room center visitors. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look at you like you're about to burst into tears?
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him.
That's...
Hey, could you wipe that grin off your dumb face?
I'm gonna beat you with my retarder. Watch!
Oh yeah, well I got a fucking Squirtle. You're dead.
Hey, whoop, whoosh! Only 1 day left. Let's make it count, otherwise you go to jail.
Yeah. Though there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what you can do either. You are pretty useless.
That's no laughing matter. He's in prison. Let him cry.
Do I just need to talk to you about just whatever?
We're talking to him through a wall.
Just talk through all these.
Could you tell me more about Mrs. Vaha?
Oh shit! Oh, the producer. She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius. Where do I get one?
She's been in a global studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why's that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and she sucks everyone's down. And what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyway of her being a fucking vacuum of a whore. Anyway, director.
Can you tell me anything about Mr.
Salmonella.
Mr. Every fucking STD yet still a virgin?
Oh, he used to be a minor. But something in his work caught McSwell's
And then he
eyes.
grew up.
But something in his work caught McSwell's eyes. It was the fact he was a minor. He brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much her beck and call though, cause he's a bitch. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can imagine him not being able to jump that high. Though I can't imagine him jumping at all.
There you go. Yep.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. Is he friends with Mr. Screwdriver? Is he friends with Mr. Wright? He's the biggest guy in the division. He just dropped off the face of the earth because he's dead.
Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started this business. We just stopped talking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How can you do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. Or every beach episode.
Yeah. He just gave up on being a star 5 years ago. Actually, I was reading that because with 5 and star, I thought it was like 5 stars. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Van came to Global. Bless me.
5 years ago.
Right, no need to talk to you. Now we go to Move and Studio.
October 91st. Studios Global. Itag. Niam.
Itadoi.
Itag Niam. That sounds like German.
Yeah. Young.
The old man back sure is quiet. They don't tell me that.
Good. Don't call me quiet.
Yeah, don't quit calling me Shirley.
You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Especially when no one's talking. Nick? I think our guard's down.
Yeah.
This guard stage just crumbles down.
Oh, our guard's down! I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station we wanted. Phew, she's alive! And she's rabid!
Woo, she's alive! But she's got 4 minutes of rabies before
I'm
she
not
fucking
going to
gets
hurt.
killed.
I need the employee area. Need to talk to... Yeah, we're gonna see Gumshoe again! Hell yeah!
Yeah.
I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time.
This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. This is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, she's dead! You killed her again? You are a murderer, aren't you?
I'm calling the cops, so wait.
It's all over. Oh, I am the shitty police. No touching.
Eek!
Whoop. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean I was had a heart attack. Can't you hear by my coughing?
I guess I can be a little dramatic cat at times.
Dramatique.
Yeah, I suppose it's the actor in me. Oh, Markiplier needs to get his
Dramatique,
acting.
indeed.
Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on the table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal, traces thereof. I need to, well, talk to him about all topics, and also there's an optional if you present him the steel plate and empty bottle. Wait, oh, I don't have, wait, what? Wait, what? 2 gumshoe for being sure. Oh, and it's at a certain moment, so not there. Then just talk to him. The plate.
So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the
Something.
pre-com. Yep. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy, Bill Nye, gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pill, see? If there's traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat. I wish I cared. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal.
I'm Gal, too.
Well, the testing solution on the plate changed colors, alright.
So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills?
Looks like it. Okay. So now I have the steel plate, and then you can also present him the empty bottle, the gumshoe for a short. Oh, that's a I read it through. The only thing it does is if you present those to Gumshoe, it'll activate a short bonding moment. Aww. That is a comment at the end.
How goes your investigation, bitch?
To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Alright, what about Edgeworth?
How is Edgeworth doing anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control! He was in the waiting room and crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Whoa.
I wish that was impressive. Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the beauty of Edgeworth. Can't wait for him to go to jail for something or whatever.
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. Say whatever happened to that empty bottle.
The one that's on your shoulder right now. Oh, that one? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So I was right.
Alright, so now apparently if I present these things to him, I can bond with him more. Present. It's looking like Will Powers was drugged. I'm going to go back to the printer and do some more detailed tests.
You're being very free with your information, Detective.
God damn it! Here's an address. Damn it!
Fuck! Where's my fucking social security? Oh.
Take my credit card. You'll need it. Well, don't go telling anyone this, pal. But I was kind of impressed at... Oh, no. Oh, this is aw. At today's trial, too.
Huh?
Most lawyers wouldn't give up after that director's testimony. I think if it'd be anyone but you up there, Powers would be done for by now. And then if I present this as well.
Thanks for believing in me.
You think
Here's the OD bottle.
Here's the thing that you fucking gave me as evidence.
Detective, about this bottle.
Oh, that. Talk about embarrassing, pal. I can't believe I missed that on my first sweep for evidence. Don't know how I can apologize to Mr. Edgeworth.
It must be tough being a detective with all that responsibility.
Blushes. Wow, this 17-year-old is rizzing me up. Anyway, I gotta go. I think I gotta go. So let's go to the dressing room. Oh, hello!
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess whoosh, you won't be using it anymore, so...
What? Why? She's innocent.
Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No!
I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Zimmer.
Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio Ghibli.
Huh? I thought you went to studio,
Ghibli.
no, Six Bird Studio.
He's still the samurai costume too.
What? Why would Mr. Zimmer do something like that? I thought he was a friend.
Well, he could still be your friend and also do shitty things to you. Like kill you.
Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. You don't know how to shit.
The Fumi?
Yeah. Mr. Request, that producer, had some kind of hold on Zimmer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently.
Some dirt? What dirt?
Very dirty dirt.
Dirt. You know, dirty dirt, like he said.
I know what dirt means.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Zimmer. Then they were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again.
Well, yeah, it's a stupid name for a studio.
You had to insult me like that, huh? I named it. It's genius.
Well, you know, it's a number.
So is age. You want to play this game? They left the film set the way it was too.
The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then?
The last episode. I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Zimmer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Studio Ghibli is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Globio Studios tend to do.
It's said that the creator of Studio Ghibli backed down, and the creator are taking over, and they wanted to make stuff that's a lot more like Game of Thrones. And
became a global empire.
Oh shit! An accident 5 years ago.
Yes, in Studio 2. That
Trailer.
Thank you, Cellular. There was part of the film set. Could you tell what happened? Which shit knows you're lying. I can't tell what happened. Sorry. I don't think I can. Can I tell what happened? Nope.
Let me think to myself.
Let me think what you could be asking right now. No, I can't. They really don't want us to talk about it. Studio?
Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore?
The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all of this ever happened. Just like another heartless corporation would. That they want it quiet. You understand?
No. How can they do that? Oh, the kids are like the Steel Samurai!
It's okay. I don't care. They'll find a new hero to follow.
No, that can't be true! The program decides they'll be heartbroken for sure!
That's the price of freedom.
Nick, say something!
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
Could you help me out here, please? Path to Glory. Oh, yeah, because it's showing the impact that I have. Look at the impact. And this is a book. Yummy! I'll absorb the information by eating it.
I love fucking paper. A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just for some adults, so some adults can save face. I would think you would have understood that better than anyone.
Because you're a child or whatever. Wow. That was insulting. You're right. Okay. It's so much better without you. And I won't be sorry. But what can I do?
Well, for starters, stop being ginger with your freckles, stupid dumbass bitch.
Excuse me. You're right. I'm not redhead, so yeah.
Can you tell me something? Tell me what is that global studio is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this incident 5 years ago.
Okay. 5 years? Oh, now we can. 5 years ago.
Can you tell us what happened 5 years ago about that?
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died. And it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer...
Miss Bob.
Thank you, Cellular. I would have done just as worse. Managed to hush it up. And that's the
dirt she had on Mr. Zimmer.
oops. And that's why Mr. Head would do anything for me because it's asking to do. Sorry, I'm having an identity crisis.
So many fucking voices.
But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Wow, that was pretty good. Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid of what they'd be able to do to his career if word got out. They'd shit themselves.
Shit yourself.
No. You know who knows more about this? Mrs. Oldback. She was here at the studio back then, you know.
Thanks. We'll try asking her if she'll talk.
She's very hush-hush whips right now, so... Move to studio gate. Move. Studio main gate. You old fuck.
I'm slinking around. If you like this place so much, why don't you marry it?
Sorry I followed you guys here, but that was a good one.
I'll go now.
YOLO.
The old windbag doesn't look so good.
Everybody's doing their darnest to forget Hammer.
Oh, what? Why would they ever do that?
Who do they think made Studio Ghibli when it was today? Hammer, Zimmer, it's all due to Zimmer's music.
Zimmer's music? Maybe we should keep a safe distance. That shit sounds like ass.
You could only withstand it from so many meters away. I was wondering about D's Nuts, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter.
She smiles sweetly.
Do you not like the producer?
Look, she's a honey. However, she's a fucking bitch and she smokes.
She may be a honey, but she's also sticky honey. So don't get stuck and entangled with her.
She just like gets all wise and she's like, honey may be sweet, but it's also sticky. If you get your hands on it too long, you'll start feeling uncomfortable and you'll want out.
You'll start feeling icky.
No matter how many times you lick your hands, it'll never be free from the stick.
We may be able to solve world hunger with licking honey off our hands, but at what cost of sticky hands?
If you keep on licking
At some point, nothing will ever happen.
What is the center of a Tootsie Pop but your hand? I think it's a Tootsie. No!
Once you lick away the pop, it's just a Tootsie.
It's just a Tootsie.
Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
We've been practicing licking Tootsies from young age. Don't blame me. Blame the pop makers.
Blame the government.
Blame the candy people.
The candy people. The government. The candy people. Can I ask you about the Salmonella, the guy?
I also just realized that. Wait, actually, no, that's not it. Never mind. I'm gonna save my dignity.
Sally
Sally fell off the swing.
She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
Like, why would anyone like being... Do you even have to ask? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No, it doesn't, Maya.
He had to think about it for a second. What kind of character is Phoenix?
Oh, God.
Anyway, Mr. Zimmer?
About Mr. Zimmer.
Ah, shut up!
Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time.
I felt the whole couch shaking with the, you like hoisting yourself up and shaking as you're screaming. Wow.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Zimmer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me?
Because apparently you know something and you're covering up for him or something.
You would never stoop so low, it's impossible.
It's impossible. 5 years ago. Excuse me.
I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who told you? Did you hear that from?
Hey, what? Nicolas Cage.
Nichols.
Nichols?
Nichols! Nick! Penny Nichols! The assistant we talked to!
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, she definitely did.
Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Zimmer. He killed a man, didn't he?
What whippersnappers.
Racing after Zimmer's appearance like that, and they recently departed no less.
Okay.
I suppose you think this is fun.
Yeah.
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Zimmer stole Powers in a costume.
The power comes from the costume.
You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of
Proof?
Oh, I have proof.
Proof that Zimmer stole the Powers' costume. I'm sorry, Mrs. Bitch, but I do have proof.
Sleepy bottle!
I can prove that Mrs. Zimmer stole Mr. Powers' costume.
Sleepy bottle!
But don't take that!
Here's my proof.
a little fucking bottle?
Wow.
The fuck is this supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Zimmer's fingerprints on it, no less.
What's that fucking proof?
Alone, it doesn't prove much, but with a plate of steak that the victim had, well, not the accused.
Yeah. I'm sure Zimmer had some sleepy-less nights. He is a pretty, he's an inspiration.
Nope.
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, who fucking... Yeah, sure.
The downfall of her argument saying yes.
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. I've been carrying it around this whole time.
I've been eating off...
There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
Huh?
I see. Poor Zimmer.
Got caught again.
You did wrong, Zimmer. Rest your soul.
Whoa.
Miss Oldbag?
Okay. you win. I'll talk.
Fuck yeah, we're gonna get the biggest piece of evidence right here, right now.
I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
I'm gonna let the old bag out of my old bag.
Miss Oldbag.
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? The bitch.
Mm-hmm.
She has ties to the mafia.
Oh, that's fucked.
She silenced the paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with at her studio.
I see. Or at least I hear. Because I can't see.
I see. Or slushy.
Dude, it's just like iCup.
Spell
Spell it, dude. Trust me.
Lick it.
Lick it. Lick this iCup. What? But I-C-U-P. Oh, god damn it!
But you have to understand, poor old Zimmer never meant any harm to anyone.
Miss Oldbag?
Hold on a minute.
I'm not finished. I don't think you'll ever finish. Not ever again. Poor Miss Oldbag.
Here, take this.
It's dangerous to go alone.
A photograph.
Look at this
Look at it.
photograph.
Look at this graph.
Graph.
Wait a second.
Whoa.
This is the picture.
Sucks that it's blocked. That's what the bent thing was.
Well,
The post.
oh right.
This
I
is
noticed
where
that.
it was, and then there was one of those post things bent. Fuck yeah, Pikachu! It was all you.
It was Pikachu.
It was all, Pikachu was the murderer.
I'm remembering old things. Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Zimmer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
Oh. Yep.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand.
Can you tell me anyway?
5 years old like thing was court.
Ancient piece of shit was added to your court record. Great, sweet. Thank you for helping me out. I'm going to studio.
Ancient piece of shit.
Ancient piece of shit.
Rebocto.
Nope. Times New Roman font.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Zimmer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2.
Right.
But why? I wonder if
But why?
But why? Tell me why.
Tell me why? Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why? Ain't nothing but a
There you go.
mistake.
Tell me why.
I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
The producer, the director, producer. Let's move again to Studio 2. Stop twerking!
Stop twerking.
Stop twerking, you shitty birds!
Rebocto 91. Oidost out isnartsne.
Good job.
Thank you.
Hey, Nick, look at the murderer. Hello? Hey, H-E-L-L-O! Hi! E-L-L-O!
Kick her or something.
Yep.
I should at least try to be polite
She's
to
not
this
being-
bitch that deserves no
Yeah,
politeness.
who's not being polite at all. What voice did I give you again?
I'm watching the clown.
I'm watching the clowns.
Yeah.
I gave her like a mommy voice. I'm trying to harness that again.
I'll harness your mommy.
Oh, harness. Oh, yes. No, mommy will harness you.
That's all
and put
she...
you in a harness.
That's all she had to say, apparently.
We're going to present photo to you, and then we're gonna die because it's bad practice to say you have shit on the mafia. Oops.
Huh.
But you know we're gonna do it anyway.
She's not even looking.
Where?
What?
Where did you get that?
Well,
Old bag.
old? She's not that old, but she's a bag.
Security lady, this old bag, Nick.
Right, anyway. Mrs.
Mr. Vickless.
You hid the incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Zimmer.
The wind.
The huh?
It's gone stronger, don't you think? The wind.
Are you...
She's blaming that he fell over because the wind pushed him over.
Oh.
Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more. Inside the trailer. Here, walk up these steps. On the right side, please. Nick, she went inside the trailer. That one. No
What am I
shit.
going?
Well, do we die if we go inside? Huh. You came. A little early for my liking, but you came nonetheless. Well then, what was it that you were talking about?
Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Mrs. You were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Zimmer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change.
Huh. So I'm a blackmailer now.
Well, you are wearing a lot of black. And you do tell people to mail shit for you.
Like who?
Me? You told me to find and give that one dumbass paperwork.
Shut up, postage boy. No one listens to you.
Okay.
Be a good boy and shut up.
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to track down Mr. Hammer down from the rightful place as a star.
Oh. I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Rather, they fell on their own. Mr. Zimmer's career went sour of its own accord.
But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident.
Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure?
What do you mean?
Must I spell everything out for you, little
Well,
boy?
we did have to spell hello out for you multiple times, idiot.
Think. Would it be... what would it be if it wasn't an accident? A murder.
No. No way. You mean Mr. Zimmer did it on purpose?
That's right, Cellular.
Where's your proof? Can you prove it?
I don't want to. Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard. Believe you me.
But the security lady said it was an accident.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands. She did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
So that's why she had the photo.
That's why she clammed up when we asked her about it. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. What a fuck. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Now, can you let me see it? Here, watch this magic trick. I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. Give it to me now.
Watch this magic trick. I'm gonna burn this photo.
No.
But what? This is valuable evidence.
Boys. Oh, yeah, mob boss. Uh-oh.
Well,
Well,
nah, I'd win.
I'd solo.
So who are they?
You know what? It doesn't matter who they are, because they aren't Satoru Gojo like us.
Exactly. Nah, he'd win.
Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammerster. No. Why should Dave care about it? Or care about it all?
I'm sure you have plenty of time to think about that in heaven.
Or
So
hell, I don't
long.
know your mentality or
So yeah, I don't know what your
religion basis.
Just go talk with Gandhi or whatever. I don't know. Go have fun with Bob
I'm
Ross.
sure Gandhi's that Muslim god, right?
Yeah, that Muslim god.
She's like, I don't know jack shit.
Go worship Markiplier for all I care. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Hold it right yeah! Gumshoe to the rescue! Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal! There's the request! You're coming down to the Prague with me now! Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. It's all because you became such good friends with Gumshoe.
It's all because we gave him the plate.
Yeah. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective.
I'm tearing up.
Oh, so good. Okay, I got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. To infinity and beyond. Well, Nick, it looks like the cat's out of the bag. What the fuck does that mean?
And who's at the bottom of the bag? Oh, bag! D.
Sounds about right. To be continued. Yay, last day of the trial. We're gonna get through this. Yes.
Save your progress.
Yes. We're a master.
October 002 10.
Oh, this shit's boring.
Court is now in session for trial of Mr. Willpowers.
That which will be decided today. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial.
It all comes down to this.
I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement.
In yesterday's...
I yield!
I give up! White flag and all. This is the white flag. I only had a piece of paper. But I yield! In yesterday's session, with the J.O. crystals, the defense presented with his new theory. Yes, for this case, he claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Ruby Crossdress.
Whoa.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls Ruby Rose to the stand.
Oh, fuck!
Wow.
Her?
Ruby Rose is the producer that is present in Rooster Teeth trailer that day.
Hi, I'm Ruby Rose.
Wow, she's so gothic now. Will the witness state her name and occupation? I don't even know how to say it. I'm the producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I just like needless banter. If you must be ponificant, do it when I'm not here. I'm losing points with mommy!
Very well, Mrs. Bear. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Okie dokie.
Never knew she didn't make her pay!
Right.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm just...
You just don't have to be. You don't have to be that
It's
dramatic.
nice seeing your face instead of.
Yeah, it's nice to see you at an appropriate height and size. And I'm talking about your height when I mean size, of course. Just it's good you're you know. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because it's still just all on our head.
Oh, yeah. All of yesterday, I was talking to your sister.
Your dead sister is.
My sister's fucking dead.
No.
Yeah. No. Well, yeah.
I mean,
Anyway, if she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak.
what?
I'm not wearing pants.
I don't do that.
The day of the murder?
I entered the trailer. Oh, it was a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4.
Sharp.
No, it was loose. There was a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me.
From Impractical Jokesters?
Yeah. Mickey Sal, tonight's big loser.
At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
All right, so I need to talk to her more about the plate when she was eating with Sal.
I have a question about one part of your testimony.
Who cares?
You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you.
The van?
There's a van at Studio 2.
His name is Sal.
I named him Sal. Sal the van.
I had him take me in that.
Okay.
Take you?
Take me out.
I thought it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey's head toppling over?
Monkeys.
Monkeys.
All these monkeys.
I see.
Clearly, as my eyes are very wide open.
Not anymore. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
I only see at 50% now.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do
I
it!
smile. I only see 20%.
I ended the trailer a little before noon, and then we ended at 12 sharp, and ended at 4 not sharp. Rehearsal at Studio 1, I was fatigued, so he'll take me at 2:30. 8 T-bone steaks! Present the plate! Where's the plate? Where's the plate?
Ha! Ha ha! Stupid nincompoop, as I thought.
I knew it! What?
You claim you ate a T-bone steak, idiot. But I say you did not, stupid head. What's this now, Mr. Wright?
You're a vegan!
Why is she a bigot? Look at this. It's a plate.
No, not just any plate.
This plate was on the table. It's not just any plate. It's a bucket. Dear God.
There's more! No!
This plate was on the table in the employee's place.
The audio would be perfect actually for this, where it's like Phoenix is like, "This is a bucket," and then the other guy's the judge is like, "Dear God," like, "There's more." Like, no.
Yeah, he's like the exact same kind of guy.
He's
He's always caught off guard by every little thing.
like, oh wow! Like, he died? That's why we're here? Why?
What is the judge like? He's like,
he can't ever think for himself, and he's like stupid.
Yeah. I mean, hey, at least he doesn't have bias. At least.
But you'd expect the judge to also be like, this doesn't make sense. Let me ask a
Yeah,
question.
how about I ask a question? Like, I'm confused. I don't ever want clarification.
As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. I'm a T-bone your mom.
I feel it's such a random weird thing to hear in court. It's just from Gundam Tanaka. Just need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak.
Yeah, it sounds like a Danganronpa line.
Yeah, it's just
So
such obscure bits of evidence.
Remember, if you will, Mrs. Vlin and Mr. Manila had a T-bone steak at the table outside the trailer.
Mm-hmm. But they didn't have a bone.
Yet, there were no bones left on the plates. Objection! It makes no sense that they would have eaten T-bone steak
Because
together.
they're not
I
bone-
doubt Mrs. Vasquez would have even been able to eat and her appetite be intact with that dumb bitch next to her.
I don't think they eat bones, so clearly they would have left it behind, but they didn't!
Oh.
We got her.
Mrs. Vasquez. Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak
And eat the bone.
and not leave of the bone? I think I know how.
You didn't eat the steak!
You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere like the incinerator.
Oh yeah, there was an incinerator thing.
I see.
That's his line. I see! Oh!
Oh, but what is Mrs. Weber doing during her break?
Fucking.
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor?
She was meeting with a steel samurai, duh!
She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Duh.
Duh!
Duh.
Damn. I mean, what?
Order. Are you saying?
What you saying? What you laying down, dog?
What you saying, dude? Yes, Your Honor. I'm your goth girl, gammy boy. And as Mrs. Weber left the Ruby Rose trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai, also known as Weiss Schnee. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands.
Oh, wow, she has such small hands, though.
But Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous, your
It's a
accusations?
start. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright?
Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it?
I say pish pop. Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today you would be as boring as all the rest. You're going to die after this. I mean, I can't say that, but very well.
I thought it.
Let's
I
have
guess.
a battle of the wits. You and I. Let's have a battle of the tits. We'll see who wins.
I
agree.
Trust my tits
I accept.
any day, Vaquem.
Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was the murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
Yes.
I am, as you see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use a heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't, could you?
I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Ha! You see,
Yes.
It wasn't the spear after all.
it was the post again.
However, that has no bearing on this case.
What? Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
It was the fence!
What?
What is the meaning of this? Or something. The spear was found lying next to the victim's fucking body.
Where the body was planted.
I have proof, Your Honor. You just, hang tight. Just be an idiot up there and just let me do this.
If you take a closer look at the spear, then what do you see?
I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon. It looks like a paintbrush.
Oh, it is a paintbrush! God damn it! I could have looked closer.
Oh, damn it, I picked the wrong thing. This is a paintbrush, not a knife.
But that is the murder weapon.
Not so fast.
Not so fast, Mr. Shit.
Not so fast, Mr. Shit!
Yeah!
Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run through. But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order!
Cheeseburger, please. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're ordering here.
Silence. I'll have a small side of fries. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane?
Are you even aware of what you're saying?
If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Zimmer?
I can tell you. It was the fence.
Would I make a claim like this if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? Heh! I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright.
I've been doing pretty fucking good by cheating. I mean, what?
Very well, let's see his murder weapon then.
This! Huh? Yes, this one. Hiya!
Hayate! Look at this photograph.
Every time it makes me laugh.
What is this? What? That's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs.
Whoa.
Order. And also, someone still needs to get...
Someone needs to fulfill those other orders.
Someone needs to refill the pop machine, okay? If I have an order, this trial will be suspended.
Anyone want a hot dog?
We don't have hot dogs here.
Damn it!
What's this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Studio Ghibli. This is a photo of that very accident. One of the best animators was stabbed through a fence post. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept security at the studios.
What does that have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth, everything. You still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
Cellular, why would you do this? Are you saying?
Yes. What happened 5 years ago?
Happened again. Bum bum.
Has happened again.
Bum bum. Oh, why'd it happen again? Wow, that's basic.
Oh, damn. Mr. Wright, continue? It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Mrs. Diva Pee meets Jack Zimmer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Zimmer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Zimmer had done himself 5 years ago. Though weather was not that nice that morning, she did it on purpose, by accident, I cannot say.
Where did you get nice from? I was just reading this through, like, where did you get nice?
Weather. Nice weather
Nice
outside.
weather, yeah.
It's not even the right weather. I was just making a fucking insert.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Zimmer, he died the same way that caused another man to die 5 years ago?
Precisely. Ironic, isn't it?
It's ironic because the fence was made of iron.
Dude, like, that's why I said ironic. I'm
Dude.
such a play on words kind of guy.
I guess the...
I'm smoking.
I guess
2
whoever
seconds.
wasn't sure now is off the fence.
Okay.
I'm like, how long before you get tired of this?
Fucking day one.
Yeah. First. Oh,
Very clever, Mr. Wright.
Very clever.
Shut up. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
You deny that what I say is true?
Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of this argument, that Hammer died in the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio One, was it not? And in the evil Magikarp costume,
yes.
No less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio One all by myself? Wink, wink, hint, hint. It wasn't all by yourself. And returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I dispose of the body?
There was another way. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio One and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time!
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
She had another way.
What if she had another way to carry the body? The van or something.
There you go. Perfect. You had it.
The other than her own hands.
For instance?
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in the 15 minutes.
She only needed like 3.
And there was a way for you to carry that body.
Interesting. Let's hear it.
Mr. Wright, I hope you're not shitting out your ass. Please tell us how...
Say it right.
How she carried that?
I think Sally's running low on battery. The fan! Ah, take that!
Mrs. Vaquimi,
Bikini Bipini.
you carried the body to Studio One, and you used the studio van to do it.
Oh, the van? Wow, that would be a good place to have sex.
Recall your testimony.
There was a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the Magikarp costume.
What? Hold on, Wright! Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove that van! Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was, Yes, he was. Duh, he's waving over hand and foot.
Of course Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body has to be placed in the van to put into the costume. There's no way Mrs. Vasqueezy would have been able to do that alone.
You can, but not as quickly.
Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Zimmer's blood. They probably burnt it in that small incinerator.
Incinerator comes back around.
Well, Mrs. Vakumi Woon?
Why did C reactivate? Okay, it stopped. Apparently it heard hey and insert Siri. Yeah.
What?
Because the phone's activated if you say hey Siri. It happened again.
Well, you did say hey Siri.
I know.
Shall I continue?
Of course.
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright.
And I still look pretty smart, so that's
I
a compliment.
lose. You win. It was fun.
I win?
I won!
There's gotta be a catch.
He wins! Da, ba, 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 ba.
So what happens next?
Hmm?
Don't question mark me. You have anything to say, don't you?
What would you like me to say, good boy?
For one, I'd like you to get down on the ground, let me press my feet against your head and crush you against the floor. Huh?
But is that what you deserve, or just what you want?
Stop these mind tricks. Say I lost or something.
I just said that.
Alright. So, you mean... D for PP, so it was you. You killed Jack Zimmer?
The silence is so tense. What do you say?
Who can say?
Ugh.
Are you sure I did, Mr. Wright? We're just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
But that is only a
Possibility.
thank you, Cellular. Such a good
Cellular, what the fuck, man?
Such a good girl. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack
Decisive proof.
You're right. I spoke out of turn. Mr. Wright.
What? What?
Oh, just decisive proof of that. That's bullshit.
Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Of course, as the witness says, certainly it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof.
Edgeworth isn't sure.
It means he's more closer to our side.
Gumshoe, get out here.
Well, yeah, I know. It was like, hold on a second, I recorded it too. You could have told us that.
I recorded it too.
What?
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving.
What do I do now?
I guess right now, no further questions.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I was hoping I'd come up with a question while pounding on my desk. Nice.
I love how self-aware they are on that
I
one.
didn't. You have my sympathy.
The writers are awesome on this one. That's awesome.
Damn. Did you come this far only to fail? Pee pee poo poo. It seems as there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Mr. VPP.
Oh, he steps in!
Oh, shit.
I have evidence!
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting. Brothers! I did.
You have my sympathies.
I see. You do not have my sympathies. You ruined everything. That's awesome. I thought of it! Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again.
You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
I just want to hear your testimony again.
Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have to have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see a little point in making Diva Squeezy repeat herself.
If she's so confident and innocent, she'll be clearly able to do it again.
What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes, indeed! Verily, I say, ergo, I want to hear what happened after they found the body!
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Okie dokie.
Nick! Why did Edgeworth help us?
Who knows? I don't fucking. He probably realized she did it too.
Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that...
Edgeworth.
He's becoming a good guy.
After finding the body.
I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. Quite a threesome. The assistant was there, too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
That was boring.
Yeah, fucking gosh.
Wow.
I just peed at the bottom of my desk for that.
I'm gonna save it for lemonade later. I mean, huh?
When life gives you lemons.
Piss in it. I mean, on it, I guess. I don't know.
I see no issues raised by the testimony.
When life gives you lemons.
Stick your dick in a marshmallow.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination?
Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter.
Alright, I need to press
I
her on
think.
something.
Find the key that you need to twist her nipples.
Right! What? Maybe that wasn't right.
After finding the body.
Silent old bag security lady went on the body, and this one's there too. Only Powers was absent. I mean, they called the police. The security lady, the agitated Prime Powers said he did it. That's we left out of the proceedings. I went back to the. Interesting. Why did you do that? Why go there?
The script and your direction notes,
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
I guess not.
I want to press harder.
Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal.
Wouldn't you have it with you?
Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Oh, what? I'm sure.
Very well, Mrs. Boo. Please continue.
Okay, doke. Wait, what? Your Honor, I don't like that.
I hate not having my food yet.
Your Honor, can I win yet?
Your Honor, Your Honor, I ordered a cheesesteak 20 minutes ago. Please,
That reminds me.
can I win yet?
Yeah, and it reminded me of the Scott and the Wands fucking joke that he made. Where he did it was a whole thing about like a court case or a trial.
Yeah.
And there's a part where he like stands up. He's like, Your Honor, I'm mad.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was so well done. I have an
I'm
objection
mad.
to the witness' last statement.
Huh?
Think! Miss Request said that she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One!
Oh, it's one of those things.
Yep. She
Fatal error.
She outed herself with her amount of knowledge. Because she knew too much, because she was bad guy.
Order. All right, lock her up.
She dead!
Mr. Edgeworth, good job.
Good boy.
Good boy.
See when he said it to me, it's much more flattering.
What you have just said is a reasonable observation.
Thank you, Your Honor.
However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense?
We're gonna be so good. We're gonna kiss. I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Mrs. Request, do you have an explanation?
I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me.
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter.
One that wants to find
They
out.
find the truth,
Yeah.
which is most important above all else.
I think you misunderstood me. I have a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well, the witness will change the time to reflect the reason.
Okie dokie.
I knew that Hammer was
Injured, and couldn't do anything extra, so I left them behind.
So I killed him.
But that doesn't make sense! Because photo of him! Hiya! Bitch!
You bitch!
Haha!
You knew that Zimmer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny, nincompoop? I mean, I was
I was the step. New evidence!
It was just Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers?
Will Powers?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Zimmer's dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending?
One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person, Mr. Powers, not Mr. Zimmer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Zimmer who was injured?
I look like a fish. I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Bitch, Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured, and he saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Mrs. Vapumiwoom.
You saw him limping!
Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Mama Namella. You saw Mr. Zimmer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Zimmer was dragging his leg too.
Ding, 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 ding.
He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah!
Oh! he's just so into... Ooh.
He's just like, this is why he became a judge, is just so he could have these little moments.
He just loves drama. He's reacting to this as if it's like a fireworks show. Ooh.
He just sat at the drama club in high school, like the drama club lunch table, just so that he could like hear all the gossip about people.
He just sits there and eats his grilled cheese, and every once in a while then he just hears something about just like how fucking a lesbian trio is all cheating on one another. He's like, ooh.
Oh my god. And when he was doing this,
well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to
Studio 2!
Thank you! Where he was murdered!
Exactly! Slap!
Me, Edgeworth, and Cellular, all a grand team.
Mrs. Vapaka Poo Poo, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping? And Mr. Zimmer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Zimmer who had been injured that morning.
I will have my order. More popcorn. Witness! Kill yourself! Can you refute this claim?
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Mr. Vapoopy Patipi.
Very well. I have a question for you.
What's your mom's name?
Who's a good boy?
Why are the real killers always so persistent? Because they don't want to go to jail for life?
Why in the world would I want Mr. Zimmer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing!
Here, we have your mafia signage paperwork here.
Blackmail.
Yeah. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a real reason, if there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter?
Of course I do.
In other words, can you prove she has chocolate?
Of course I can prove she has chocolate.
Okay,
Look at her mouth.
I have proof. Her lips are black.
Whoa.
Chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to motive.
Ta-da! Blackmail!
This is my proof, Oof.
Wah!
This is my proofy woofy.
Proofy woofy.
This is the photo from before. Wow.
Mhm. But it still has different meaning.
This photo reveals the motive in this murder.
Blackmail.
I'm right, aren't I, Mrs. K?
Mrs. Kami.
5 years ago, Mr. Zimmer was at the height of his fame. Just making the OST for Interstellar. With DB help at a terrible incident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, this case currently up for trial. The case currently up for it began that day 5 years ago.
Ooh.
Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Zimmer's fall. His fall from stardom.
His guilt weighed him down, no doubt.
However, you, Diva Poo Poo, used Mr. Zimmer. You made him work for you for petty change.
Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Zimmer's last role of the evil Magikarp.
Yes! Yes! Undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame.
Why do you get so happy every single time I say it?
It's funny.
It is funny, I agree. hearing especially Edgeworth saying the evil Magikarp is so fucking good.
It's one of my favorite of the play on words that we changed.
Yeah. It's easier to say because it's just easier to remember. Magistrate, just Magikarp, who cares?
Yeah, fucking Magistrate's harder to say. For the X star. One moment, Mr. Wright. Nom 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 nom. Nom nom chocolate. Anyway, we're talking about motives here. Yet you have only talked about Mr. Zimmer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Zimmer who had killed Dibba Dibba, not the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
What motive would Mr. Blabbity Boo have?
She had no motive.
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, and I never get rid
And he
of
was
him.
also stealing all your thunder or something.
It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Blabbity Boo's motive for the murder.
She had no motive!
She's part of the mafia. She had no motive, Your Honor. What? What's that now?
She did it for fun!
It was Mr. Zimmer who was out for blood. All Mrs. Badoo did was push him off the
In
stairs.
self-defense.
In self-defense.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Zimmer was intending to kill Mrs. Vakipapu.
What? What?
Your Honor.
That's fucking dope ass background music. I like it.
Yeah. Pretty good. Jack Zimmer drugged Mr. Powers while sleeping with sleeping pills. While sleeping with pills.
A jacked off Mr. Zimmer.
Jack Zimmer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Zimmer wore the costume to
Wow.
to fool the security lady who was thinking he was the Powers. Then Jack Zimmer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D's nuts, who had just so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years.
Break it. Yep. I knew it. We win.
Well, if it's self-defense, you won't go to jail. So you did do it, didn't you?
It depends, I guess, on how far, I guess, because it's just like, cause technically...
If she pushed him and he fell on the thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, like, if she didn't intend on just doing it, if she just pushed him away, but then it's kind of like the case with, like, Leon in a way, because, you know, he died afterwards, like, even though, like, he was just
but that's Monokuma just being like, I don't fucking care if it was self-defense.
Do you think the judge is any different from Monokuma? He's the exact same. Look at them.
Yes, I am guilty. It was me.
At least...
Someone call an ambulance.
There's some blood everywhere. We're too late.
Oh, Miss McWest.
What? What happened here?
I fell off the top of the stairs. Boom. Hello. Miss McWest, please try to make home.
No, how could this all?
It was an accident.
Zimmer was too.
No,
Why are we talking so much?
I don't know, because we don't really know what character we are, so we're just like all the same voice, I guess. Don't touch him, it's Mr. McWest.
No!
Please, no!
Please!
Wow, so dramatic.
Oh, they're really high-pitched voices.
Congratulations, Mr. Wright.
I just telepathically shared my entire
I shared the
fucking
entire,
memories.
yeah. I shared my lore from 5 years ago.
I lose again.
Wow, she sucks. Wow.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's D's nuts?
Dead. In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever.
I see.
I see.
Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Shut up. Don't take this away from my boy. He worked hard.
Yeah, you're right. But, you know, in God's green earth, he is the miracle maker.
He's pretty good.
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers,
Not guilty!
let's still kill him anyway.
Price is right.
Anyone want to still kill him anyway?
No,
Let's give it everything!
Let's get started! Punishment time!
no!
Robotco. 2,112. Alright.
Aha! I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm not a bitch anymore.
I'm just glad that you're not a bitch anymore.
Oh, yes, please. I know that Mr. Zimmer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Mr. West, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me so sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Tell me why.
Because you're just nothing but a heartache.
Show evidence.
Well, this is what I think.
I think it's the same thing.
Mr. Zimmer wanted to put the blame on you because
Because they can't ever let the hero be seen as a killer, you know? You never
it's
lose.
because you were the Steel Samurai.
Because I was the Steel Samurai.
Mr. Zimmer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show and as the villain to boot.
To boot.
The kids love the Steel Samurai, and so he hates you.
I think I understand. That's kind of dumb.
It is really fucking dumb.
Wow, I was like, wow, he hated me because of our acting job. That's gay as fuck. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime.
Or he could have just gotten a different acting position,
Yeah.
like been Superman or something.
Oh, I think that maybe he couldn't have done that because of like the blackmail of the other lady.
There's always a way out.
That is true. You know, just
Suicide.
there's always the man's way out.
There-
Dealing with it.
I think you're missing the fucking point.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I.
Congratulations! Whoosh!
Top of the morning to you.
Thank you. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty hate to break it to you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
They're not doing it anymore. What? Is something wrong?
No, of course not! Nick Edgeworth!
This is a new shot of me. Look, I'm drawn at a different angle.
My
Am I
nose-
pretty?
Look at me. Look at my nose.
Look at my nose. Say something, right?
And
I-
say something right while you're at it.
I'm not good at small talk.
Neither am I. What? That was too bad, Edgeworth.
You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No, I really want to thank you.
Nice music.
Would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you being a meddling kid.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Liar.
Right? I must say, if I hadn't expected to meet you again after all of these years.
Meet again.
We're brothers.
Yeah.
Just like
lore drop. However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings.
unnecessary feelings.
You couldn't.
You mean you love me again?
You can't just come back in my life as my gay lover. Yes, unease and uncertainty.
Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. Not until the next trial, at least. That's what I came here to tell you. It will happen anyway. Because it's a game.
Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend?
The show's canceled.
What? Friends? As if they're mortal enemies. They're rivals, right, Nick?
For now, we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do you get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Lick, tell me the lore. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
Can you say something that'll actually make the story interesting, please?
We've only gotten a singular flash of you in your past, like at the end of like the first chapter, and nothing else. Please tell us something that will get us hooked.
And so the curtains closed on another trial.
No!
I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the jury.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Gooblio Stibbly rethought its programming change.
Goodio Skibbly.
They went back to making kids shows again.
Yay!
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 Gooblio Stibbly.
Nick! This is it! This is the new show starts today. You're gonna watch with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. Also, what are we living together or something?
I guess.
I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
Well, I mean, with her sister dead, I mean, I guess we're helping her out or whatever. She lives on our couch or something.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that
second
assistant.
you turn 18, fine, I'll do it myself.
This isn't grooming, it's being patient. That's probably one of the worst things you could possibly say.
Holy shit. Oh, man. Alright.
Isn't it great that Whoopish got to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show us your face this time.
I don't know.
I
don't really care.
Yep.
I don't think the real world is ready for the willpowers that we know.
Yay!
Sweet.
Heck yeah!
Surprisingly, that was probably my favorite of the trials that we've had.
Yeah, I think we added on to, like, I feel like the way that we approached it was better. Like, I think that the very first trial that we had, when we did the first one, like, I guess that was chapter 1. Like, that one was really, really good, like, but it was still also trying to figure out, like, how this thing worked as well. I think that although it takes away from kind of like
having the guide is just...
it makes things flow a lot easier, because like I feel like if I'm so caught up in like, oh, I need to figure this out, then I get pulled out of like being interested in like what they're actually talking about and learning about. So like, and we're still engaging with it because like, you know, we're doing our own thing. Like that's how it makes us do what we do in the end. So
Yes.
And also, I do think about it as it's like coming up. Like I think on it for a little bit, and then I like check it to like see if I'm right as well. I was like, oh wow, I'm actually also kind of smart here and there. Other times it's like none of the things you said cued me to like think, yep, this is the answer. But yeah,
But people will still hate you for...
absolutely.
cheating.
I'm such a cheat. If you don't want me to cheat, watch our Danganronpa playthrough, because that I didn't want to cheat. I only like every once in a while I was like, I need to look at this. I'm confused.
And also watch it because it's better than this one.
This game's good. Just it is not as good as Danganronpa. Absolutely sticking with that. I'm still enjoying it, but
Yeah, man.
definitely
It's a nice series.
if we keep up with this and actually having the guy, especially it's nice because like I feel a little bit of like guilt when it comes down to like using the guide for the trials. I feel zero guilt when it comes down to finding where we're supposed to go and talk to, because
Yeah.
that before was garbage.
Yeah.
That is garbage. I will critique this game for that. That is not.
It's so much more fun to just.
It's good to actually walk around and engage with it, and also have easier cues to know where you're supposed to be going. Because when in the text it said, "Oh, I need to check with blah blah blah," it literally tells you where you're supposed to go from there, and then you can easily do it. You don't have to like guesswork it. But yeah, this is still good, and I'm still excited to see more. And that's gonna do it for this episode.
It's gonna do it.
And with that, thank you all very much for tuning in. And but the escape key doesn't do anything. Fucking. And with that, we'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out and bye bye.